Evening all, Marcus here, back again with another video, back again with another Oculus Go video. And this video technically relates to pretty much any VR headset because I'm going to take a look at Big Screen Beta, who've recently had their 2019 update. If you don't know what Big Screen is, it's a community app where you jump on and you can meet up to 11 other players in a room, in a theatre, in a living room, in various different locations, a campfire, and you can just chat with them. Big Screen is great for just sort of chilling out with people in different environments like a cinema, a living room, by a campfire, and you can kind of just sit with them and sort of chat with them with an avatar. You have an avatar that you can customize, that when you talk the little mouth moves, and you can have your one Oculus Go controller or Rift 5. All those other platforms have this as well, so you can all come together and play. One of the main other features of Big Screen is it allows you to share your PC desktop with whoever joins you in those rooms. So if you join somebody else's room, they may have sharing turned on and you can share your desktop, or you can create your own room and just share your own PC, and that enables you to share anything that's on your PC screen they can see in Big Screen on like a cinema screen or in a living room TV or whichever environment you choose. So whether you're watching YouTube, Twitch, playing a game, watching Hulu, Netflix, whatever, they can watch it and listen at the same time, and you can be chatting with them as it goes through and get that kind of, you know, sitting together sort of community feel, sort of social environment while you're watching your favourite programs. I'm going to show you how to set that up as well. It's dead simple, but let's jump in and take a look at Big Screen Beta on your Oculus Go. So here we are in Big Screen. So you start off in kind of like a cinema lobby, or I guess entrance outside a big cinema, and you get your sort of this menu. So if you click on your sort of touchpad, you bring the menu up and down. On the left hand side there's the option to join a public lobby, so that's where other players that aren't in an actual room will go and sort of chat and catch up. You've got on the right hand side any open rooms, so if people are hosting a room and they're okay for people to join, they'll have the options available there. In the middle you can create your own room, so you can just choose one of these options to create either a cinema room, campfire, void, or you can click view all and there's dozens of other sort of room types to choose from. You can join a private room, so if somebody's got a private room that's not listed, they might give you the code to join. And then there's some other options down here. Specifically, you can mute yourself with this dot here. You can kind of move yourself around certain locations by clicking that one. Let's click our button back up again. You can change your avatar. So if we click on this, you can see that's what my avatar looks like. Hello. And you can change your eyes, your shirt, your beard, your sideburns, your whatever. Make yourself look however you want. Does that look like me? There's some settings here. You can change your display name, which appears above your head when you're in different rooms. You can turn those names on and off. Yeah, speech bubbles and personal space, and show not suitable for work rooms, which means some people do host dodgy rooms. There are graphic quality settings which you can sort of change and tweak. There's some tutorials, and there's your avatar as well. So let's get out of that. We don't want the tutorial. Let's just join the lobby to have a quick look. So there we go. This is the lobby area. There is somebody over there, so you can kind of, I forgot to say as well, you can swipe on the touchpad to kind of spin yourself around, and then you can look around. So this is where sort of people will sort of communally gather even, to have a chat. I think the idea is at some point, Big Screen themselves will host events, movies, and they'll put them on big screens and you can kind of pay or something to go in and watch them film. So here we've got Zion, who's sat next to me here. He's a real person. Give me a weird look. He looks like he's on Gear VR, because he's got a Gear VR controller and I've got a Go controller. You can tell if people have got two hands, they're on the Rift or the Vive. You can chat to each other, but I've muted myself. But what we will do is jump into my own room. So if I do a nice cinema, if I click onto that, this creates a private Remarcus only room. But we can change that. You can open it up to friends, so you can change the privacy here. So now we're in a cinema. You can literally choose whichever spot you want to move to. So you hold the touchpad down, you can choose a seat. So let's sit at the back. There we go. Excuse my squeaky chair, I didn't realise how squeaky this chair is today. And you've got a cinema, so it looks like a very nice cinema. So if you touch the touchpad again, or click it, you can change the privacy, you can make it, you can give it a little description, change what sort of category it is, what sort of things you're using. You can make it sort of private, only me, or let certain people in. You can let up to 11 other people in as well. If we click on our sort of room options here, on the right hand side you'll have any list of any people in the room. So you can mute them and change them and kick them and all that sort of stuff if they're causing any issues. But you can click remote desktop. And this is where you install a program on your PC, which we'll show you now. And this code here is what we need to be able to connect our Oculus Go to our PC. So if we now jump onto our PC, you can download the big screen beta app on Steam VR on your PC or on the Oculus store as well. So I've got it on the Oculus store here, but it's the same on Steam VR. I'd probably recommend for most people do it on Steam because you can install it without any issues and you don't technically run the full game. You run what's called desktop mode, which just allows you to share your desktop. I think if you install the Oculus version, you have to install the software and then get to installing programs, which it may then check your system, and if your system's not up to scratch, it won't let you in. So do the Steam version, but it's essentially the same process. So in your library, in Steam or on Oculus, once you've downloaded the program, you should have a little option on Steam. I think you right click it in your library. On here you just click on that little dots and you click start in desktop mode. And what that does, it doesn't boot up the VR version, which you would use with an Oculus Rift or a Vive. It just boots up sort of just this screen that shares your screen. So here we go, here's the desktop streaming app view. What we need is the room ID, which we had up here. So we need room, and then it's typing in what was there. So NHUFO, NHUFO 2GU. You can change the sort of resolution between 480, 720 or 1080, low latency mode. What I forgot to say is actually what you need to do is go into your sort of room settings here and change this privacy to not me only, no streaming, but to private, invite only, and then you enable streaming. So you click save and then go back to your desktop. And then when you enter the room code here, 1080p, low latency connect, it will connect. So then just jump back into your headset and then we get this little screen that's appeared in front of us. So what we can do here is you can resize and move this around. You can change your video to 3D. Ooh, that's a bit weird. But you can cast it to the screen above. So you can turn it on and off, cast in there, and everybody in the room will be able to see what's on that screen. What I would say is once you sort of close this screen, I'll try and click on that close button. There you go. It disappears. I don't know where that screen goes. It disappears and I can't get that screen back up again. But to be fair, on the Oculus Go, you don't really need it up. I guess if you were joining other people's room, that would be useful. But it's not a big deal in your own room. So if you're joining somebody else's room, they suddenly said, oh, could you stream something? You couldn't because you couldn't get the screen back up again. You wouldn't be able to transfer across. But, you know, it's maybe something that either is a bug or I just don't know how to do it. So if you do know how to do it, let me know in the comments down below. I did ask somebody who was one of the developers who were in here the other day how to do that, and he didn't know. But maybe that's not because he didn't know. You know. But let's have a little look. So here we go. We've got our PC desktop here. We've got the Remarcus channel. So this is a good example. So this could be Netflix. This could be Hulu. This could be a video file or a video player or something on your PC. And you can just scroll down and choose a video. It's a little bit laggy. It's a bit hard to sort of click on. So I wouldn't suggest using it to play games. It's probably actually easier to actually sort of look out of your headset. There you go, I just muted it. To have a look. So it's a little bit glitchy. I think sometimes it takes a little while for it to just kind of catch up, buffer, and then the quality seems to improve. But what this enables me to do, I guess, is I can invite 11 people in here to watch the latest episode of Remarcus. Yay! We could watch this episode in VR. That's a bit weird. Bit of big screen inception. But yeah, as I say, this could be anything. This could be any program, any file, any whatever. As I say, I think for video, it's absolutely fine because you set it going and everyone gets the same sort of thing streamed to the headset. It's perfect. But if you were to play a game, for example, it would be too laggy, too much latency. You wouldn't be able to do it, and it would be painful to play. So, for example, like here, I'm having to kind of look under my headset to kind of find my real mouse. Although actually, I can't even see where my real mouse is. Where is it? There it is. I can full screen the video, And there we go, we can all watch Remarker, so it's a little bit glitchy, but I think, as I say, it kind of depends on the network and who and what and where. I've watched some things from people and it's been super smooth. No issues, super high quality. This is at the moment set as 1080p. I wouldn't say it looks 1080p, but there are settings to tweak and change and stuff, so it maybe could be made better. As I say, it depends on your connection as well as anything else. I tried to play Fortnite on big screen before, and it was just, oh, it was a lag fest. I only won because I was playing 50-50 and I hid for the entire game. but you know, it is kind of fun to do anyway. I think if you were playing a game, what you'd probably do is, if somebody was watching you, you'd just kind of put the headset up on your head a little bit like that, and then you'd kind of carry on playing, and you know, you just kind of, you know, play normally. And then you can still chat to people because the microphone's still there. You can still hear them talking, and you can still be playing, and they could be watching you playing. That's probably the better way of playing games for now. But I know talking to them, they're going to make latency better and improve it. So it's something to keep an eye on. But I think from a sort of social sort of chatting to people and sort of watching content with each other. I know in the YouTube VR app, they've taken away sort of the social feature. Now, it was a bit of a weird feature anyway, because it was only with 3 random people. You can do it with friends. But now, you know, this could be the replacement. Watch some YouTube with random people this way. And big screen's free, so why not? Let me know in the comments down below what you think about big screen. Is it something you've used in the past? Is it something you want to use in the future? Are there features you want to see more of? I think when I've joined some multiplayer games, you've been able to see each other's kind of mini screen. And I think that needs to be something you can toggle on and off, because I don't like the idea of people seeing what I've got on my screen before I've chosen to show it. So I don't know whether that's something to change. If you can do that, let me know in the comments down below, but I don't think you can. So that's one thing I'd like to see. The screen, sort of the little mini screen, disappears, and on Oculus Go I can't figure out how to get it back, so if you know how to do that, let me know as well. But I think for sort of socially sharing videos, I think it'd be quite good. Maybe sort of once a week I'll jump in and I'll sort of queue up a playlist of my latest releases on the Oculus Go on the YouTube, and we can watch them together if anybody kind of fancies it. You can ask me some questions about them at the same time, so let me know if that's something you're interested in, you want to kind of get involved. If you do, make sure you go to discord.remarkers.com and join my Discord, because I think I'll announce it there that I'm going to be doing it before I do it anywhere else. So give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, thumbs down if you didn't, that's fine. I'm big enough and ugly enough to take it if you didn't like it. But do let me know in the comments down below why you didn't like it. I try and do better for next time. Become one of the Remarkables, hit that subscribe button and that notification bell to be notified when I next upload a video. And that's me done. I'm out. Have a virtual high five.